How many of us have ever passed a boarded-up brownstone mansion without wondering what may be happening inside? Was the owner of such a place really away for the winter? Or was he perhaps looking out at us through a crack in the drawn blinds? Those dusty halls once echoed to violins and laughing voices, but what kind of laughter is heard there now? Danny Nash, blackmailer and confidence man extraordinary, with his wife Helen, hid out in such a place to avoid a murder investigation. This is what happened to them in Murder Mansion. A few blocks away from the old Sylvester mansion, Danny Nash and his wife close out a long-standing account.
You rotten blackmailer. For years I've paid to save my family's good name, and now my money's gone? I'm through. What you do about it is up to you.
Okay, Carson. Then you're no use to us, are you?
Stop! Stop it, Nash! You can't kill me in cold blood!
Oh, can't I?
That's right, Danny. Give it to him good. I'm sick of his whining.
After their hasty action, the two seek a hideout.
Where to now, Dan?
Ever heard of the Sylvester place? Nobody will ever think of looking for us there. It's a cinch.
No watchman on the place, is there?
I've already taken care of him. Come on, kid. Hop in. Haven't got all night.
Ugh, it's sure spooky in here. Where's the man who lives here?
Old Sylvester's in Florida right now. Nothing to worry about until May. Well, what do you think of it, kid? This is the upstairs library. Off there is our bedroom, and that door leads to the sitting room.
It'll do. Right now it looks like a cyclone hit it.
But Danny's attention is drawn to an open book lying on the floor.
Well, what do you know? An old hand-lettered book. 500 or 600 years old if it's a day.
Okay, bright boy. So you were honor man in college. Now how about rustling up some grub? I'm starved.
Go on, laugh. I happen to know that the sale price of a book like this could keep us eating for years. Listen to this, Helen. Vocer daemonium tenacad necesse est.
Danny finds that he has called up a demon from the half-world.
I am Tenashad, slave of him who calls my name. How can I serve you, good friend? Ask, and I shall bring your heart's desire.
Danny, get that thing out of here.
You know, it might work. Very well, my friend. Bring us something to eat. The best. That's more like it. I said the best, and he brought it.
For years I served Mr. Sylvester, sir. I brought him wealth, fame, and even this house. Command me, and all these things shall be yours.
Dan, that creature is making me so nervous that I can't eat. Ask him to go.
Okay, anything you say, Tenashad. While we finish up here, see that the bedroom is done over fit for a king and his queen.
At once, master.
Upon order, the demon transforms the bedroom into a dream from the Arabian Nights.
No companies now, huh? Tomorrow we'll have complete new outfits, sport clothes, formals.
Gee, I must be dreaming.
Next morning,
How do I look in white tie and tails, huh?
I've dreamed of clothes like this, and now that I've got my hands on them, I'll never give them up. Look at Tenashad now. He's grown. He's getting to be the size of a house.
Tenashad, I don't understand this. What's more, I saw something cross the floor near your feet. What's going on here?
I saw nothing, master. Nothing.
Something touched me. Oh, look.
Great Scott, what's that?
Oh, you mean these, master? These are my pets.
Danny Nash and his wife were a long time getting to sleep that night. But next morning...
Now what?
Look in my bed.
Ugh!
And at breakfast,
Great Scott! Another one!
once Danny had revived Helen, Their decision was quickly made.
We're getting out of here right now.
Wait till I get my new clothes. I won't leave without them.
They're like rats.
They're guarding all the doors and windows. We'll never get out.
Look at them. Spoiling for a fight. Go back upstairs.
Danny and Helen tried to come to some understanding with Teneshad.
And so I order you to call off your pets and let us go free.
You order me? A big fellow like me? Come, I like you. You must stay here with me and my pets.
But at these words, Helen's overwrought nerves gave way completely.
I've had enough. Do you hear? I won't stay here and you can't keep me here.
Hey, what goes on in the Sylvester house? The trouble seems to be upstairs, Sergeant. But what's to be done about this mob? Solid gold dishes don't come their way every day.
Look at this! Solid gold!
It's a dame, Sarge!
Get me out of here. My husband's upstairs. We killed Howard Carson.
Search the house, men.
A thorough search disclosed nothing out of the order in the entire house, nor was there a trace of Danny or the demon.
All in order on this floor, Sergeant. All okay down here?
But I tell you, officer, my husband is in that house.
Let's get down to the headquarters, men. I think this little girl has a lot to tell us.
After the police leave, Teneshad and Danny return to the library from the half-world.
Ah, what a place! What demons!
Why, Danny, how can you talk like that about my home?
At least Helen is safe in the hands of the police. There must be some way out for me. How about cutting the cards for high, man? If I win, I go free. If I lose, I'm your slave forever.
Sounds like fun, Danny.
Yes. I knew we could come to some agreement. Ha-ha! Ha, 9 of spades. Not high enough, I'm afraid. There, that makes me high man. At least I'm free.
Come, Mr. Nash, you're not playing fair with me. I think you're carrying other cards about you, perhaps in your clothes.
Then why don't you search me? Well, you know I could never carry that many cards about me. You produce those cards by magic.
Of course, Mr. Nash. Come along, Danny. I want you to meet Mr. Sylvester, the owner of this house.
And so, Danny is led away, a captive of the demon he had called up.
This is a sub-cellar that very people know about, Danny. Literally soundproof, too. Say hello to Danny, Mr. S.
Make an end, Teneshad, and let me die, I beg you!
Ooh, what are those dark shadows moving on Mr. Sylvester's body? I can't see very well.
Sorry, Danny. We must have more light.
Those dark forms? They were your pets?
Of course, the poor little ones were very hungry, and we disturbed them.
And then, Danny Nash screams and screams, forgetting, perhaps, that the cellar is soundproof, just as Teneshad said it was.
Ah!
The end.